The Sunflower State, the site of our clash today, and it is poetic that today's game carries that moniker as the matchup between these two schools is better known as the Sunflower Showdown. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. State about to kick off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the first possession of the game. The Jayhawks spent basically all of last season being agonizingly close. 6 losses by 1 possession, including yet another one in the Sunflower Showdown against their rival Kansas State, who just continually vexes them. But still, you'd think K-State's on alert today, guys.
Reese, that intro was as long as the field goal that Tennant kicks to go ahead. He kicks a 51-yarder to win the football game, but always a fun showdown, always a lot of passion, Jesse. And last year, the kick at the horn was really fantastic.
There was a lot of Avery Johnson, too, a quarterback. He was so dynamic, both throwing and running the football. And I think when you get in this kind of game, oftentimes it just comes down to which team has the ball last. And that certainly played a big factor a year ago.
Yes, the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Oh, what a move to get open. Oh, he's still got more. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just
turning it on. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kansas State in business in the red zone. The play-action fake. Right down the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Pickett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Runs through a tackle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Kansas, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. But jet sweep pass. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Found a seam. And some room to work. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold it.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Took a shot as he threw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. Here's the give off the left side. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got it behind the line. It's Pickett. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Line getting set on second down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give is to Williams. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Oakley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The give. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They go right back to him. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the run, it's Jackson. Fighting off the defender. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback. He makes a sure tackle. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It is good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Using the quick game. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. The option look. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Power football with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Safe little shovel pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Edwards. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Johnson looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Makes the quick grab. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Kansas.
Grab near the marker. It's Cook. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Timeout,
Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. That's reeled in, it's Pickett. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
Number 99 on the field goal.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, so much to break down from a spirited start to the Sunflower Showdown between Kansas and K-State. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Whether it's Rock Chalk or EMAW, these two always deliver. As compelling an in-state rivalry as there is.
The Jayhawks will kick it away first and will start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Johnson wants to throw it. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give is to Williams. Runs through the tackle. Crosses the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But man, when they grab center stage, you realize just how intense it is.
It's intense. It's a fun rivalry. But here's the thing. Kansas State has really dominated this rivalry. And the Jayhawks, they got to fix that. They got to get that rectified, Palmer, because the Wildcats, year after year, they're continuing to find ways to win this matchup.
And these are two great fan bases.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it! Touchdown, Jayhawks! He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Pittsburgh. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Pickett. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's first down from the 11. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Kansas! They take the lead with the 6.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
17, Kansas State, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Irvin. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Johnson looking to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Number 5.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So an 82-yard drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Big XII.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Hauls it in. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Pickett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Finds his man. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Using his legs, it's Irvin. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Big XII.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. It'll be third and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Headed to the end zone. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh.
Makes the catch. It's Pickett.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Complete to the left. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll give it to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. To throw, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Tight end now in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rutgers Jayhawks. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
27.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradley. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here on third down. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Rushes on him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Irvin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Kansas State. They move on top here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Pickett. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Breaks into the open. Oh, no, the ball got enough space. And in for the score. What a turn as they take the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. To the air on first down. Working that left side. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So Kansas fought and clawed and scratched its way to victory in the Sunflower Showdown, and they'll have the Governor's Cup and bragging rights after beating K-State. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.